Well, I'm not sure how two Canadian MMA journalists found themselves here in Riyadh covering boxing, but here we are, Ariel Helwani from MMA Hour, MMA Fighting, Ringer MMA Show, working to Zone. Did I miss anything?
A couple things, but no problem. You know, we're more of a combat sports journalist now, and I would say to you, it's good to expand your horizons, but it is nice to see a familiar face, a fellow Canadian. What a scene this was, my first time here. First time for you?
No, I was here for the last one with Fury.
Okay. How would this compare?
It's hard to...
bigger.
Not to me, honestly.
Oh, okay.
Just because last time there was like all those like celebrities and all the boxers. We know that famous photo with like every single one of the fighters. There's not really that, but I'm curious to see. Tomorrow night will be the ultimate determinant.
Yeah, sure. No, that's a very fair point. The scene here with like the Coliseum.
This is cooler than the others.
Okay, that's kind of what I meant. But yeah, you're 100% right. Pacquiao, Conor Benn facing off. How about Alistair Overeem looking like a lightweight in the front row? That was pretty interesting. I just, for me personally, like I dreamed of this stuff. Like this is exactly what I've always wanted to do: be on the stage, interview the fighters, all that stuff, be a part of the broadcast. And so to be here, and obviously Francis, I've known him for a long time and covered him for a long time. First time meeting Anthony in person, to do that, pretty damn cool. So I feel very lucky to be able to do this.
And I know you're working the broadcast and everything, but just give me the read on the fight right now. Like I just talked to Francis right before he came out for the face-off, just so calm, so confident. He seems like he just feels infinitely more comfortable here than last time.
I totally agree. He seems at peace. He seems like every time he faces off, I feel like there's like a little smirk where he's like, I know something you don't know. And Anthony, on the flip side of things, is very stoic. Like Tyson was kind of joking around, he was like touching his belly, all that stuff. None of that from Anthony. I feel like he was like burning a hole through my chest. And so I love the dynamic there. I'm reminded, you may appreciate this, I know some of the watchers, the viewers, the readers, whatever, would appreciate this. WrestleMania 3, 1987, Pontiac Silverdome. Hulk Hogan, Andre the Giant. The late, great Gorilla Monsoon said, just as they were about to meet in the middle of the ring, this is the irresistible force meeting the immovable object. Andre the Giant, Hulk Hogan. I feel like that's the best way to describe this. Irresistible force, immovable object. Who's the better man? 24 hours away, we find out.
Francis does win. I talked to him backstage. You know, he said he's going to wait for the winner of Fury and Usyk, but then he also says he was really impressed by Renan Ferreira, and he's like, I might do MMA this year. What do you think? Do you think? Yeah, I mean, he's saying it. I know.
You even say it, and it sounds ridiculous, right? He can't. What the PFL told me was, if he loses, they want him to come back end of summer. If he wins, they're happy to wait till the end of the year. He has to wait. He has to. It's just too big. Undisputed gold in his third pro boxing bout. He has to wait. So, sorry, La Problema. I think you're fantastic, and I would love to see that fight. But you can't. I mean, you can't compare it to undisputed boxing gold.
Okay, two other things unrelated to this. On the count of three, give me your thumbs up or thumbs down on Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson.
I'm still digesting it.
1, 2, 3. Oh, come on.
It. I don't know. Is it a pro bout? How many rounds? What's the weight? Like, we literally just found out like an hour and a half or so ago. I'm still digesting it. Obviously, there's a few things that come to mind. Number one, it's Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul. Number two, there's a 30-year age gap there. Number three, AT&T Stadium. Number four, Netflix. Like, that's huge, and I feel like that's kind of flying under the radar. Netflix, live combat sports. Is this the first one? Is it the only one? Obviously, we know about WWE, but I feel like I still need to digest all of this.
Fair enough. I'll give you a little more time. And just last thing, UFC 299 for the MMA people out there.
Yes.
Your one storyline that you want to get home in time. You're like, I need to see this fight because I need to know how this storyline plays out.
Go back into my Instagram. Maybe, I think it was the Davy Grant fight, 2021. I posted a picture of Cheeto Vera, and I said, this man will one day fight for the UFC title. That prophecy comes to fruition on Saturday night. We'll see if he gets it done. Top to bottom, best pay-per-view of the year. Cedric Doumbé on Thursday, Francis AJ on Friday, Glory One Night Tournament on Saturday afternoon, $2.99 on Saturday night. What a bet. Well, I mean, is there a better time to be a combat sports fan? I don't remember. We're pretty damn lucky.
We are. Well, thank you for the time. Obviously, follow him, follow me. Yeah, sorry. I was just trying to do the outro here. Sorry. Taking tips from you. Anyways, follow all the coverage, follow him, follow me, and we'll see you guys on a very busy weekend. Thank you, Ariel.
Thanks, bud.